question about the Saints defense. I know that's not your bailiwick, but when you practice against them and when you play against them, like what makes them so special and difficult in particular to pass against?
Yeah, so a lot of veterans on that team, on that side of the ball. So they know how to make things all look the same. They know how to. So when you take the snap, if they can cause half a second of what was it, or oh no, it's this. If they can cause that half a second, or they can disguise something, or they can show this and play this, and they know where to stand to hide from people. They know, they know all the little things that they've learned for years and years and years of playing against good players, and so you see all of that coming into one group, and they all play well together. Like one heartbeat, all those, cliche terms, that is them, and they meet at the football all together. They run to the football together at practice. They chase the ball. They celebrate each other. It doesn't matter who makes the play. We make the play, right? And that whole mindset. And, windows that are usually like this with them are like this, and you want to throw it at 23? Okay, I'll go throw it at 29. You want to throw it at 1? Like, you start looking around, like, all these guys can cover, and when you go try and run the ball, they can stop the run. So, I can go on and on about them, but, they just do everything. They do the little things right all the time. And they never, DeMario and the leaders and Cam and Tyron, they don't let anything slip or fall through the cracks. They will address it and do it right again. And that's something I've noticed just practicing against them.
Yeah, you've noticed, this year alone, I think 2 or 3 of the quarterbacks have had the lowest passer rating against them ever.
Yeah.
So it's obviously, they're playing at an elite level.
Yeah, oh yeah. They make it really hard. And we saw it like just in our practices. Like, it's back and forth. We're making plays and they have a good day, and then we have a good day. That's showing you the team and all those kind of things. Now the message is consistency, right, for all of us. It's good. Yeah, we did it. They did some good things in the first 5 weeks. We've slowly started to get better, and now how can we all keep consistently pushing each other? Like you guys, Cam was talking about it. We go good on good sometime, on Fridays, and we were just pushing that envelope of what we can be consistently. And I think that's the word for us right now. Can we consistently keep doing it?
How important or comforting is it to have a balanced run game with the offense as you did Sunday?
Well, it helps. It helps the offensive line. It helps me for sure in the play action game. It helps the play caller, staying on schedule or on early downs. 3rd and 7 in this league is a lot different than 3rd and 2. That is a whole different world when you turn the tape on and watch what teams are doing. And so everything changes when you can be efficient that way. So, hopefully we can continue to do that, because I think it'll help everything continue to be more consistent.
Derek, having played some high school ball in Sugar Land, is this kind of special for you when you go back to?
Yeah, it's like going back home. I was talking to Zach about that. I've gone back to L.A., and sure, a lot of my family can come to those games, but I really grew up in Houston, So when people make fun of me for saying y'all and having a Southern accent, because I just figured that out when I moved to New Orleans, it's not the case. I, after 5th grade, moved to Houston. It was there for junior high school. Then after my junior year, before my senior year, I went back to California. So, and my mom's whole side of the family, my grandma, my grandpa, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody's from Texas. And so that's just the culture that I grew up in. And so for me, going back there was like a homecoming. I already had high school friends, text me, can't wait to see you, all those things. Because the only time I really get to go back is when we play there. And so this will be only like the 2nd or 3rd time I've been back since I moved after my junior year.
Derek, how impressive is it when you're looking at the other end of C.J. Stroud, and I guess the record now is 186 without an interception, for a rookie quarterback to do that? And it's not like it's like checkdowns because he's 3rd in the league in passing.
Yeah.
How impressive is that for a rookie to be able to do that?
Yeah, me and my brother kind of talked about C.J. before the season started, before the draft and all that. Like, we were talking about quarterbacks. We love this guy, the way he carries himself, the accuracy he throws with, all those things. And so I think the world of him. I think he's going to be a great player for a long time. And hopefully he continues his success, except this week. Obviously we want to win the game, but I'm a fan of his, and love watching him and growing. And the more film that gets out there on him, the more defense will try and figure out and know how to stop him. The more he just keeps pressing into his fundamentals and his technique and the scheme and all those kind of things, and keep that arrow going up for him. And so I wish the best for him, and I hope he continues to do that, except this week.
When you're looking at that as and you were a rookie, way long ago, but wow, yeah, like that 10 years. I mean, trust me, I'm older. So I'm right there with Ace. But I mean, trying to make that adjustment, to the pro game and the fact that he hasn't, done that and still is stone for. I mean, that's got to be hard to do as a rookie, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What he's done is very impressive. Obviously, you said he broke the record. Then it means it's never been done, And so he's doing things that have never been done, and that is awesome. And any NFL player that does that, I'm a fan of and root for him and wish the best for him, because as good as the good times are, hard times happen too. And so just staying positive, staying in your process no matter what, as a quarterback especially. Enjoy those times. If you have a tough day, just keep going. Just keep working and don't worry about anything. So again, I wish him the best. Won't give him too many secrets yet, because I am the old guy. Way long ago was a rookie, but for him to do what he's done is really cool.
Anything to jump out about Texas defense, what they do on that side of the ball?
Very physical. They fly around the football. All 11 hats. You see a ball completed. You see the D-line sprint to go make. They want to make the tackle. You see the linebackers chasing sideline to sideline. The DBs are flying around everywhere. You can obviously tell it's coached. You can tell that they have the right guys in that building that want to do things the right way, and you can 100% tell they believe in their head coach. You can tell as soon as you turn the tape on, you see the energy from their sideline. You see the energy that they bring, as a defense, and it's fun to watch. If you're a fan of football, you love watching stuff like that.
I was going to ask before you started asking about C.J. Stroud. Most rookies who do get rattled, are the things you were telling Jeff about the Saints' disguise and hard to read defense, is that particularly hard on rookies and inexperienced quarterbacks?
Yeah. I mean, they're going to make it hard on a rookie or a veteran. They're going to make it tough no matter what. These guys are unbelievable. I don't know who he's played. I don't know, all the things that he's been doing and is taught to do and all that. But all I know is he's been super successful, and CJ's doing a great job, and I'm happy for him. But to answer the second part of that, our defense makes it tough on anybody, a rookie or not a rookie. They make it hard on you, and hopefully they can do that this week for us.
Does it help psychologically to score in the red zone the way you guys did on Sunday? And I guess do it various ways with the shoulder pass, the run, and the pass to the back of the zone.
Yeah. It just shows the versatility that we can do it with, and like I've been saying, our message is now can we do it consistently? And let's just keep holding ourselves to that standard. Let's just keep pushing ourselves to do that extra work, that film study. When you're tired at night, man, open up that book, stay in it, because as soon as we blink, we're going to be at the end of the season. So we want to make sure that, we're where we want to be, and we got to stay consistent in our work and our process to do that.
I know you've said a lot that we'll ask sometimes, why don't you get involved with this person more or this person more? With Rashid Shaheed in particular, though, do you have to be intentional about kind of a player like that? I mean, do you have to kind of create things for him, or is it a unique challenge to make sure he stays involved?
There's different things that you can do based on what scheme you're playing, what defense you're playing, all those kind of things. But there was one where he caught a big play across the middle, and he's a big alert on that play. If we get a certain look and he's the alert, but say they didn't play that coverage, man, the ball would have went somewhere else, and now we're like, oh man, she didn't get a ball. That's the game you play. So there's obviously always opportunities that we try and create and things like that for them. But it's like chess pieces. They got to hit all at the right time.
One more real quick. I know you're gonna go.
Yeah.
You all had a little more motion this week on the offense. I've read where, like Joe Burrow says, he prefers more of a static look on the defense as a quarterback, not as much motion. Is there a reason to not run more motion when it seems like the rest of the league's kind of going that way? I mean, do you prefer it, or do you not prefer it, or does it matter?
To me, I'm good either way. I think early in my career, give me as much, static as I can get, because I need to see one picture and just try and figure it out. But the more you play and you can understand what teams are adjusting and things like that, I'm good either way. And some defenses call for it. You may have a string of defenses that it doesn't matter if you motion, you're going to get this or you're going to get that, And so there's some schematics in that too, on why you do things with certain things. And what's your run game like? What's the play action game like? Do you need it off of this or off of that? And so there's a lot that goes into it. But for me, either way, I'm good.
Same with play action or not? Some quarterbacks don't like to turn their back to the.
Yeah, some people don't like to turn their back. I wasn't used to it until Ole and grew. We did that a lot, turning our back big time to some things, and I got used to it and comfortable then. So now, because of that experience, I'm either way. I've been comfortable. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yep.